What? What?
I don't think that was mentioned.
Nobody has ever talked about this. This is the first time anybody's ever bringing this up.
And came back.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy, Big Z.
And it's about Alfey, and today we're going back through the vaults of recommendations. We are here to learn more about our wonderful favorite Korean band, BTS. Yes. So this one it's an introduction to BTS. It's more about their discography rather than them as a group. I'm sure there will be some coverage about them personally. If you want to see more informative stuff, check out our other guide to BTS. We're halfway through that series. Got 2 more parts lined up.
I think we've done 3 informative videos on BTS because we've done the fan video, the ARMY video, which was really great. So check that one out. That's a great video. Mm-hmm. We've done the long introduction to BTS, and we've also done Taylor Mari's guide to BTS. Yes. So we'll put that all over here for you to check out. Please go check it out. Fantastic videos.
But before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because we're uploading almost daily. But
pretty much daily.
Yeah, pretty much. We're trying to be consistent for you guys.
Sure. And if you want to help us out with that extra step, all of our videos are copyright strikes, so we are not monetized by it. So if you want to just help this channel keep running, you can buy us a coffee. The link is in the description, or you could give us a super thanks. Sorry, it's a crazy morning. And also recommend something. If you donate, recommend us something. We always check them out.
Yes. So shall we?
Let's get right into it.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
But most of them introduce the members' journey, achievements, and personalities. This is very important information for new fans to know, but in this video, I will introduce you to their most important contribution, their discography. BTS's discography can be a little confusing to understand, because it doesn't work like most Western discographies or even K-pop discographies. They have official songs, unofficial songs, tracks that are technically not songs, compilation albums, solo songs that are BTS songs, solo songs that are not BTS.
This is so interesting. Like, I feel like that, I mean, that's why this is a video. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, let's go.
BTS songs, Korean albums, Japanese albums, English singles, and so much more. So I'll try to explain all of that. If you're already an ARMY, I hope this guide can help you understand the timeline of BTS's discography, and maybe even discover some songs you haven't listened to before. And if you're not a fan, I hope this guide can help you understand the basics of BTS's discography and eras, and find the songs with the genres you like the most. I won't spoil the songs for you. I will just quickly hint how they sound and what the themes are, so you can discover by yourself if it's something you're interested in. To start, BTS's music is currently in what they call a Chapter 2, which includes a variety of solo projects all promoted as BTS's projects, as well as new BTS.
Okay, hold on. I just want to say, this is just reminding me of like the MCU, bro.
Yeah. Marvel, phase 1, phase 2. We're on what, phase 4?
We're on Chapter 2 of the BTSU. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Did we jump in at the right time, guys?
Songs with all the members, but since Chapter 2 just started and is still ongoing, in this video I will only talk about Chapter 1 because it's still so extensive that even fans can miss some of it. So this is BTS's story explained only through their music. BTS officially debuted in 2013, but it all started in 2007. Namjoon, who later became the first member and the leader of BTS, started sharing his rapping and songwriting on online platforms around the age of 14. The oldest songs people could find of him were under the name Ranch Randa, and they go back to 2008. Later this year, Namjoon, who we know today as RM, started using the name Largo alongside Ranch Randa to unofficially share his songs. Participating mostly in collaborations, he mainly used samples of famous hip-hop songs to write his own Korean raps. He then performed these songs with other underground rappers. The majority of them disappeared from the rap world, but some became well-known rappers in South Korea years after. RM worked with the rappers Changmo.
I kind of want to know what happened to the guys who just fell off the rap thing, and like obviously they're still doing stuff. They're like living their lives. I'm just curious to know what they're doing.
Who back then was called Loop, Supreme Boy, who was called Suprema, Zico, who was called Naxo, and Ugly Duck, who kept his name. In 2009, RM continued being part of collaborations, now mostly under the name Randa. This was a time when RM gained popularity in the South Korean underground rap scene, especially after the release of the 2009's second 94 Liners group rap. Along with other rappers, RM became part of the rap crew DNH. These songs from 2008 and 2009 were recognized by the rapper Sleepy, who told his friend and Big Hit producer P-Dog to check out the music of a talented underground rapper who was still in high school. After meeting RM, Big Hit decided to form a hip-hop group with RM in its center. This group was Bulletproof Boys, which they abbreviated as BPB. BPB had 3 rappers, RM, Iron, and Supreme Boy. As BPB, RM released Dreaming and 17 Part 1, and with the other members, BPB released Hook Gayo, Ashes, and We Are BPB. Although BPB did not have an official debut, they featured on Love You Hate You by 2AM. This song is technically RM's first official song representing BTS. All the songs I've talked about before this one can only be listened to because of re-uploads, but you can listen to Love You Hate You in every streaming platform, since it's officially credited to BTS. Later this year, Big Hit had a rap competition, in which contestants had to use one of 4 tracks, 2 produced by RM and 2 produced by Iron. A 17-year-old named Yoongi decided to use RM's 17 track to audition, and he won the first online round. At the rap battle final, Yoongi landed in 2nd place with the songs Swagger and This. Although only the 1st place was promised a spot in Big Hit, Yoongi was invited to also join Big Hit and record the 2 songs he performed in the competition. In 2011, RM, still representing BPB, was featured in the pop song Bad Girl, which is still accessible on SoundCloud and YouTube, and the ballad Because I'm a Foolish Woman, which is accessible in every streaming platform. Additionally, RM unofficially released Glory as himself, enrolling with his previous rap crew DNH. During this time, there were many changes in the BPB lineup. Big Hit discovered the street dancer Jung Ho-seok and decided to make Yoongi, who we know today as Suga, and Ho-seok, who we know today as J-Hope, become part of the group alongside RM and the other 2 rappers. Up until this point, the group was clearly intended to be a hip-hop rap group, but Big Hit thought about transforming BPB into a hip-hop idol group with a rap line and a vocal line. The guy who won the rap competition...
Okay, I just want to quickly... I know that there's going to be some BTS fans watching this. We got a lot of BTS fans here, part of the AfterParty family. How much of this, like, I just want you to comment, like, how much of this have you known before this video? And so, like, you know how they're, like, initially it was intended to be a hip-hop group, and then it became a hip-hop idol. What does idol mean? Does idol just mean, like, vocalist, or is idol a certain aesthetic or style of music in Korea? Like, just, like, I'd love somebody to explain that, because I'm kind of curious.
But probably just a more diverse, more kind of branching out, just not only being rappers.
Yeah, okay. Hit a like if you're liking it so far. This is a really informative video.
Against Suga was eventually not a fit for the group. The previous 2 BPB rappers were also not a fit for the group. The official lineup was RM, Suga, and J-Hope, but among the many trainees competing to be part of the group, either as rappers or singers, were Jin, who was street-casted, and Jungkook, who wasn't selected for a TV singing competition, but was called by 7 music agencies. Jungkook decided to join the small agency Big Hit because of RM's talent. This new RM, Suga, J-Hope lineup was abbreviated as BTS, standing for Bangtansoneondan, which is Bulletproof Boy Scouts in Korean. This technically new group unofficially released the original song Satori Rap, which became a characteristic style for BTS's future songs. After this song, Taeyeon, who we know today as V, joined Jin and
That's my boy.
It's kind of crazy.
That's my boy V.
Hold on. It's kind of crazy seeing how they were then versus now. Obviously, they've grown so much and they've improved so much. But it's like that clip of them in the booth. It's like it's just so like amateurish. But of course, it's just the start of their careers.
Of course.
Right?
They're so young.
It's just interesting to see those kind of earlier clips and see how it really was for them and what they had to go through, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jungkook in the trainees lineup. RM and J-Hope representing BTS featured in Lee Seung-gi's ballad The Song That Will Make You Smile, which he officially released in 2020 in every streaming platform and credited RM and J-Hope as BTS. In 2012, only a year before BTS's official debut, a lot happens. Many trainees leave and a new trainee named Jimin joins. This makes the BTS lineup 8 members, but one of them eventually leaves, making the group a 7-member group, 3 rappers, 4 vocalists. Around this time, Aaron composes more music than ever, and 2 events happen. Suga gets into a car accident, critically injuring his shoulder, and J-Hope leaves BTS. I'm mentioning these 2 events because they
Wait, what?
I don't remember
J-Hope left BTS. Like,
other...
Suga, we did a video on Amygdala.
Yeah.
Where he talks about that. Check that video out. Check that reaction. J-Hope left? What? What?
I don't think that was mentioned.
Nobody has ever talked about this. This is the first time anybody's ever bringing this up.
He left and came back.
What? I didn't even know there was other members that left.
Well, when you're doing the trainees, it's kind of like, think of it as like a soccer team. You have your first 11.
Yeah, I know.
And you have your subs, right? So it's kind of like.
But like nobody ever mentioned this in other videos. This is crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Are reflected in BTS's discography. Suga's injury becomes the subject for some of his future songs. About J-Hope leaving the group, we don't exactly know why this happened, but he mentioned how hard it was for him to live far away from his family. In the end, Jungkook convinced J-Hope to stay, and RM convinced Big Hit to fight for J-Hope, since he was a vital part of BTS. So as soon as J-Hope is back, he is a featured artist in the Jopon song Animal, and he becomes the first BTS member to perform on a K-pop TV show. With the 7 members we know today, BTS releases 2 adaptations of hip-hop songs with unofficial videos, A Typical Trainees Christmas and Let's Introduce Bangtan Room. Only 6 months before their debut, BTS unofficially releases multiple songs to gain people's attention, including adaptations of songs by DJ Khaled, Kendrick Lamar, Marcus Houston, J. Cole, and the most popular pre-debut BTS song, Graduation Song, which samples Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa's Young, Wild and Free.
So I need to ask this. Somebody has to tell me. They're taking real song, like other people's songs that are licensed by a major record label, Universal, Sony Music, whatever, and releasing this unofficially. How are they getting, like, have they, like, I don't know this. Somebody answer this question. Did they get the rights to use that as a sample to make their own?
It's an unofficial release.
It's an unofficial song, but you know you can get sued for that. They can still get sued for this. So they must have had it cleared. And if they didn't, like, how did they get away with this? Somebody has to know the answer to this.
There must have been.
You can't just use somebody's song if it's not cleared. You can't. Like for us, we're just like nobody. So if somebody took our song and used it and made another song, like, honestly, we won't even complain about it. But to take, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not about us. If you take a huge song like Wiz Khalifa, who's on a major record label, you cannot just take that song and just do whatever you want and just release it. Like, you're gonna get sued, right? So did they get this cleared? Is it unofficial? Like, can somebody explain what happened here? Like, somebody's got to know this. Great song,
BTS continues releasing unofficial songs and freestyles sampling tracks by Nicki Minaj, Common, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and T.I. BTS teased their official debut on May of 2013 with a debut trailer which was later called Intro Too Cool for School, and then officially made their debut with the album Too Cool for School on June 12 of 2013. This is how BTS albums tend to work in Chapter 1. They release 2 or 3 mini albums and then a full studio album. These 2 or 3 albums that have the same theme are part of an era or a trilogy. The mini albums can either be a single album or an EP, which have 2 to 5 songs. BTS's first album is a single album because it technically has only 3 songs. This is common in BTS's first albums. There is an intro, an interlude, an outro, and a skit. A skit is not a song. It's usually a conversation between the BTS members that reflects the story of the album. Since these albums tell the members' thoughts and experiences, the skits show BTS's story and milestones. Additionally, some albums have hidden songs, which you can only listen to on the physical CD. Each album has a title track, which is the main single they are promoting that comes with a music video, and a follow-up promoted track, which is the second single or song that may or may not have a music video, but that they will perform on TV shows. In K-pop terms, it's a promoted B-side, and in Western music terms, it's a follow-up. So with that in mind, let's see the story of BTS's first album. Too Cool for School is the beginning of what is known today as the School Trilogy. All of the songs from this era are either hip-hop, R&B, or a fusion of both genres. The first song, We Are Bulletproof Part 2, is a continuation of We Are BPB, with the all lineup. In this song, BTS reaffirms their story of how they became a group, how despite being young, they had strong music ambitions. This is what made them bulletproof. In skit Circle Room Talk, they introduced the theme
looks so
of the album.
young.
After graduating, do they want an office job or follow their music dreams? This is a transition to No More Dream, the album's title track and promoted single. Its main theme was, of course, young people's dreams or lack of
Yo,
dreams.
Loki, doesn't this look like Nuketown in Call of Duty?
No.
Yo, Loki kind of looks like
neighborhood,
Nuketown, bro.
No, that's a stretch. I like the contents of the song. It was very relatable. I'd say that's kind of what we're in right now, honestly. Like,
True. We're too school for cool, bro.
what?
Because they're too cool for school, we're too school for cool.
Let's play the video, man.
And passion. Interlude is an instrumental transition from BTS's heavy rap side to their R&B side. The first R&B track is Like, a song about high school romance and social media. And outro Circle Room Cypher is a fun skit in which BTS jokingly rap battles each other. The last two tracks are hidden tracks, which means that they are only part of the physical CDs. Path, also known as Road, tells their feelings during the years when the group was coming together and wondering what will be the end of the road. These concerns are expanded in RM's spoken poem Skit on the Start Line. All of these album's lyrics were composed by the rap line. After this, BTS explained their passion to perform in the unofficial song Born Singer, which samples J. Cole's Born Sinner, and it becomes one of BTS's most important songs in their careers. BTS's second official project is the EP Oh Are You Late To, which starts with a hip-hop intro performed by RM. The title track and lead single is N.O., a protest on how the South Korean education system turns students into studying machines.
Got another ad.
Translate your content into 29 languages in just...
Because BTS debuted as a hip-hop idol group, RM and Suga received backlash from the underground rap scene they were once part of. Their first response to the criticism was the hip-hop track We On, in which they affirmed that they will not pay attention to the hate. An example of their determination is clear in Skit Are You Happy Now, an audio recorded at 6 a.m. of the members discussing their music path. This is a transition to the hip-hop song If I Rule the World. The R&B track of the album is Coffee, a love song told through coffee metaphors. The next song is BTS Cypher Part 1, the first of 4 cyphers performed by the rap line. In this first one, the rappers introduce themselves as the new kids who want to show their talents to the world. Attack on Bangtan, also translated as The Rise of Bangtan, has a similar message, but it has a funkier sound. The funny thing about this song is that it jokingly predicts their future success. The BTS members announce their arrival to the music industry and wonder what will happen if BTS rises.
하지만 방탄소년단이 진격한다면 어떨까?
The next track is the rap line's pre-debut song Satori Rap, now being officially released by the 7 BTS members under the name Baldogang-san. The last track is Outro Love in School, the first song ever performed exclusively by the vocal line, which introduces the theme of the third part of the School Trilogy. But before continuing the School Trilogy, BTS released 8 unofficial songs in SoundCloud and YouTube. Beautiful is one of their most popular adaptations, and it samples Mariah Carey and Miguel's Beautiful. BTS also released 2 Christmas songs, Perfect Christmas, performed by Jungkook, RM, and other big hit artists at the time, and A Typical Idol's Christmas, an adaptation by the other 5.
Curious, is Christmas a big thing in Korea? I'm just, I don't know if it's a tradition or a culture there. I'm just kind of curious. Like, obviously we're Canadian.
Yeah.
Christmas is a big deal here. It's very snowy and cold, so Christmas is very themed, you know. But in Korea, is it a big deal? Do they celebrate Christmas? Is it not? Is it just like a Western thing? Let us know below. And yeah, if you want to donate to us, links down below. Buy us coffee. You don't have to, but if you want to suggest something, go for it.
Members not part of the first Christmas song. The last official part of the school
Just hold up. Do you think they've done a Halloween song?
Yeah, man.
That would be fun.
That would be stupid, man.
Why? It's Halloween. No.
Was the 2014 EP A School Love Affair, introduced by the rap line. The album's main theme is young romance, and it has the hip-hop rock song Boy in Love as its title track. In Skid Soulmate, the BTS members ask each other what the album's theme should be, and it introduces the next 2 R&B pop tracks. Where You From, in which the boy in love meets and starts talking to someone they like, and Just One Day, in which they profess their love. The last 5 songs basically summarize the whole school trilogy themes: dreams, identity, protest, determination, and love. Representing dreams is Tomorrow, a song about following your dreams despite opposition from others. This track is an R&B hip-hop mix that works as a transition to the heavier hip-hop tracks. Representing identity is BTS Cypher Part 2 Triptych, in which the rap line wear the insults from other rappers with pride, showing that they have the abilities and bravery of underground rappers but the success of idol stars. Representing protest is Spinebreaker, a song about the way past generations made today's society obsessed with material possessions. Representing determination is Jump, which showcases their perseverance in a positive, happy life. And representing love is Outro Propose, the vocal lines R&B track about falling in love. After the release of these 3 albums part of the school trilogy, the BTS members released some unofficial songs, including 95 Graduation, also known as Graduation Part 2, performed by Jimin and V, who were born in 1995. Soon after, BTS released a special edition of School Love Affair.
I feel like it's this part in their career they have more unofficial songs than they do official songs.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
I just love the school theme. Actually, speaking of school theme, our first mixtape. This is so funny. Like, this is actually just so ironic. I didn't know this was the thing. Our first mixtape, because we were in school. And when we started our group, it was we were all just graduating university. Yeah, like all of us, all 3 of us, and so. We decided, we're like, yo, we're graduating, we have this school, we have all this. So it was like our whole lives. So we decided to write about it in our music. And so our first mixtape, our first release was called The Convocation. If you don't know what a convocation is, it's literally like your graduation ceremony at university. So funny enough, we should link it. Check that out, guys. Yeah. Get on the school theme of BTS and then get on our school theme as the AfterParty. Really, go ahead and support us. I'll put all the links down below. Please go check it out. It really helps. But it's so funny that we literally like have that. Yeah. And that's it. We didn't plan for it. We even covered, obviously we didn't plan for it, but like we even covered like similar topics. Yeah. Compared to like, I think TFDL was kind of like a good, we're like stuff in school, but we want to be doing more things than that. Exactly. There's like a love story. Talking about what it is to be in school, what we kind of grind and stuff. Yeah. That's actually a huge coincidence. That's so funny. That's actually so funny.
Fair with the original 10 tracks and 2 new R&B tracks. Miss Right, which served as the title track, and Like Slow Jam Remix, which is a jazzier version of their previous release song, Like. Additionally, they released the instrumentals for 6 of the album's songs. Then Namjoon unofficially releases Unpack Your Bags on SoundCloud, a hip-hop track produced by DJ Soulscape. Since Japan is the second biggest music market in the world, it's common for Korean artists to release Japanese versions of their songs. So BTS released 2 Japanese EPs that come with 2 music videos. These albums are the Japanese counterpart of the school trilogy. The first EP is No More Dream, and it has the Japanese versions of No More Dream, Attack on Bangtan, and Like. Part of their Korean discography, BTS released So For More on SoundCloud, an adaptation of Pro eras like Water. BTS will later release another original song titled So For More. So to differentiate them, just remember that this 2014 track is an unofficial SoundCloud song. BTS then releases their second Japanese music video, Boy in Love, part of the Boy in Love EP with the Japanese versions of Just One Day and N.O. This is the end of the school trilogy. We then end...
Where are Japanese fans at? Japanese BTS fans, let's go. Comment below.
There were quite a few Japanese
the
fans on our
era,
channel.
which was their most ambitious project at the time. Their first studio album, Dark and Wild. This era is still mainly hip-hop, but it has a rockier sound and more rebellious lyrics composed by the rap line. To promote this project, they released an album preview on SoundCloud, which remixes all of the album's songs. The intro What Am I To You, performed by RM, describes the relationship where the other person only cares about themselves. This theme is continued in the title track and lead single, Danger.
Let's just leave it there for today because we got to get ready to go to work here.
We're on the grind. Okay, so maybe we'll make it, 3 parts?
Yeah. We'll make it
3-part, make a little mini trilogy. But that one was very interesting so far.
I love that. That was so informative. That is the most informative. They're talking about things I didn't... we've watched like 3 videos on BTS, and there's stuff that has never been brought up.
No. I think it's definitely a really good breakdown of the actual discography, and it's pretty best to actually know about the timeline.
Yeah. I think that's probably really important.
Yeah, and like the whole school trilogy.
Because most of the videos we've watched are on the people themselves.
Yes.
So this is great that we actually get to talk about the music in a timeline instead of the people in a timeline, which is a different way to analyze it. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please, we got our latest song, Body, coming out September
25th.
So be aware for that.
Yes.
We'll put a pre-save so you can pre-save for us. Please help us out by doing that. We're musicians too. We're trying to get up, so you checking out our music really helps a lot. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell because we do it every single day. And if you want to donate, because again, we're not monetized,
links are down below.
Links down below, or a super thanks. Again, no pressure. You don't have to, but it just helps us keep this channel running. Thank you so much. BTS, Discography, AP, School, Convocation.
Peace.